Okay, everybody, in a couple of days I'm going to be heading to Disney World, and I'm going to show you the gear that I'm going to be taking. Now I'll give you a quick rundown on why I selected these particular pieces of equipment. Alright, well, here's the camera bag, but we're going to move that out of the way right now. Okay, first thing is the Canon T2i. It's a workhorse of a camera. Pretty much if I had to choose just one camera to take, I'd probably just take this. But yeah, so this one shoots video and really awesome photos. And I have a Tokina 12-24 wide-angle lens on there, which is a great lens because you can film. You can set it to infinity, and you can be filming and have everything in focus and not have to worry about focusing while you're moving, closer and far away from people. So starting off with that. Okay, the next thing is these Canon Vixia Hf 200s. I'm going to be taking a couple of these. The reason I'm taking these little cameras is because my kids, I'll give these to my kids and they can do a bunch of filming of their own, and we can edit all our video together and have a really cool, fun family video. So it's two of these. The next camera is this Contour action camera. Basically, it's your action camera, and I've got a bunch of mounts and stuff that I can mount them onto some of the rides and get some really cool shots that way. I've also got a head strap so I can strap it to my head if I wanted to and look like a total moron. And this is an underwater housing for when we go to the water parks, or if we go on any rides that I feel there's a risk of it getting wet. This will keep the camera from getting wet. So, and this right here is an eye loupe. And what this does is, in a really sunny situation, you attach that to the back of the camera, and you can look in there, and you don't have to worry about the glare from when you're trying to focus or something, and it's really sunny out and you can't see. Well, this isolates any sun from getting in there and get some really cool shots. And this is probably the second thing I would most highly recommend besides the camera. Okay. As far as the lenses I'm going to be taking, we're going to be taking the Sigma 30mm lens. This is a prime lens. This thing has a really super awesome depth of field. And not only that, you can see, this is a huge piece of glass here, and a 30mm at a f-stop of a 1.4 means that you can shoot in some really super low light situations. So that's going to be very handy on some of the darker rides at Disney. This is just a step down ring that I use to so I can use this auto white balance, or this white balance lens cap on all my lenses. And then the last lens is this Tamron 28-300 zoom lens. Pretty much you just have to have a zoom lens when you go on any kind of vacation, because you want to get some shots of the kids or the family from far away, or some husky honey picking the underwear out of her ass with that. So, as I mentioned before, these I have some different mounts for these different cameras. These are suction cup mounts, and I can mount any of those cameras to this on any flat surface. And they might come in handy too with on some of the rides. If there's something I can suck this to, and I can have multiple angles with these. Got a couple of those. And also, as far as multi clamps, they have these. These are called magic arms, and this end goes on the camera, and this end, you know, you can clamp that to anything like a bar or any flat surface. So that'll come in handy. Of course, all kinds of extra batteries for your camera. Don't forget the charger. And then this a neutral density filter. This is a 0.9, and I highly recommend this because, you know, you're going to Florida where it's, you know, really sunny out all the time, and if you want to get some really cool long shutter speed shots or photos, you want to get a neutral density filter. So recommend that. SD cards, gotta have plenty of those. And finally, a compact lightweight tripod. This here is a Mi Photo tripod. It collapses to about 14 inches and it extends up to 64 inches, I believe. And last time I went, I took this big huge tripod, and oh man, it was a pain in the ass, so I went ahead and bought one of these, and hopefully this will work out much better for me. And if you're wondering, is all this going to fit in the bag? Sure. Just a second, I'll show you.